Hello everyone, I'm Brior and welcome back to Goodgame Empire. Today I felt like making the simplest video possible, so we'll be talking about coins. I'm frequently asked in the comment sections on my YouTube videos how I have so many. In some videos I'll only have 1 or 2 million, but I will admit that I'm able to make these coins very quickly. That's because I'm always looting my NPC targets. Even when the nomads and the samurai aren't around, I'm constantly working on looting my robber barons in the Great Kingdom, my barbarians in Everwinter, my renegade towers in the Burning Sands, and my cultists' towers in the Fire Peaks. Ideally, you should have at least 12 of each of these targets upgraded to the maximum level so you can quickly and efficiently send attacks at them to loot coins and food. I also always have the Marauder, a specialist that you can buy in the King's Market, enabled, and I've invested 10 Hall of Legends points into the perk 5 Finger Discount, which gets me more loot. Hopefully there should be nothing surprising about this answer, however there are a few additional tips and steps that you can take. When the nomads and the samurai are around, you should be spending your wood and stone on piggy banks that you can purchase at those respective vendors. If you're not doing this, you are missing out on the opportunity to earn more coins. While there are still many good rewards that you can purchase from the Nomad shop, that may not still be the case in the Samurai shop. Provided I have enough defense tools, I've actually been stocking up on coins, purchasing them directly for Samurai tokens, and I think it's paid off. What do you purchase in the Samurai shop? Let me know in the comments below, and I'd appreciate it. Whatever you do, I would advise that you not resort to building dwellings or townhouses for the purpose of increasing your taxation. These buildings will limit your food production, which in turn will hinder you when you go to loot your NPCs or participate in the events. Far more coins can be collected from the nomad camps than can be collected from your own citizens. After level 70, make sure that you've demolished all dwellings and townhouses from each one of your castles. While you shouldn't be collecting taxes, here is a fun fact about the tax collector himself. He actually has a name, and it's Moneybags. Whenever I attack any of the aforementioned NPC targets, I am always using veteran heavy crossbowmen. Here is what those troops look like in the barracks. I think you'll find that while they are not the most powerful, they are far cheaper and take less time to recruit, which makes them more economically efficient. I would highly recommend that you use these troops and no other coin troops for NPC attacks. In summary, if you are actively hitting your NPC targets and participating in all of the events, you should have no problem collecting a lot of coins. However, I don't think that's where most players have trouble. Far too many players don't know when to spend coins, and they end up spending their coins on things that don't actually help their account. So let's talk about that. Up until a few weeks ago, I would have actually put myself in this category. I was recruiting troops all the time. After all, the more troops you have, the better you can do in the events, and the more might points will be associated with your account. However, I was recruiting too many troops. I recruited troops until I couldn't feed them, and then I recruited more, and this meant that overnight I would have to send myself food using my market barrows on slow mode, or send out attacks on slow mode just to keep my troops from starving, and that meant spending a lot of rubies. Furthermore, if I ever slept in for more than an hour or so, I would wake up to many dead troops. And when you starve out all of your troops, obviously that means that you've lost a lot of coins. All of the coins that you spent into recruiting those troops have now gone away. Waking up to starvation reports all the time ruined my motivation to play the game and to make YouTube videos for all of you. So my new strategy is to keep recruiting troops until I'm losing about 8,000 units of food per hour in each one of my castles. That way I run into fewer starvations and spend fewer coins. Now, we all know how expensive the Technicus can get, which is why you should be very careful when upgrading your equipment. A while ago, I decided to upgrade the Talon of Fate despite not having the full Bloodcrow Treasures equipment set. Very soon after I purchased those upgrades, the developers removed the Bloodcrow Treasures set from the game, only to later reintroduce it as a ruby set. but because I'm not paying any rubies to get it, I will never complete the set, and the 5 to 10 million coins I invested in the Talon of Fate have all gone to waste. My advice is therefore not to upgrade pieces of equipment until you have the full set and until you know that you want to use that set. There are many sets that are not worth being upgraded, and you should check either my channel or the forums to get the complete, fully upgraded stats for any set in the game before you invest 20 million coins. Furthermore, there are some pieces of equipment that may not be worth upgrading to plus 20. That upgrade from level 19 to level 20 is going to be very expensive because it will cost more coins and have a smaller chance of succeeding. So if the piece of equipment doesn't offer very important stats, maybe don't make that upgrade unless you have a lot of spare coins. As you continue to collect equipment from the NPCs that you don't plan on using, make sure to sell it in the equipment inventory window. This will add up over time. Also, as you replace your public order items, sell off the old ones. Sometimes you can make millions of coins doing this, although it is a one-time thing. However, with all of this advice as to how to be frugal, I wouldn't want you to be afraid to spend coins where it counts. For example, if you visit the Armorer and spend 200,000 coins on wooden ladders, that could be a good purchase. In fact, it will be a good purchase so long as you make sure to use those ladders. Sometimes you have to spend a buck to make a buck. So that's about it for today's video. I know that this topic wasn't particularly groundbreaking, but I do think it's rather important in the game to manage your coins wisely, so I thought it deserved a short, simple video like this one, and I hope you agree. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to leave a like and/or get subscribed to the channel. Thank you for watching, I've been Brior, and I'll see you next time.